What is up, boys? My name is Beret, and recently I got a chance to coach this guy.
Alright, what's up everybody? My name is Gooner, unironically. I'm shit at Valorant and every other video game besides World of Warcraft, and decided to reach Diamond, which is not going well.
And I think I gave him some pretty solid tips, and in case you guys were ever wondering how my real coaching sessions go that aren't for videos, that are just me coaching people how I would on my Metafy, wink wink, go buy that, this is how it is. So enjoy the video. Alright, yeah, but in this game, one tricking is the way to go. This game is just so complicated out of the gate that playing multiple agents is a really good way to stay stuck. So if you like Chamber, I say stick with Chamber and play only Chamber, and learn as much as you can about the character. Learn every setup, learn all your positioning, learn, you know, the economy and everything, because the most important things with Chamber is positioning and economy management. That's mainly what you got to worry about. Have you heard of a target confirmation before?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. Perfect place to start. So, when you are in a gunfight, right, there is a mental process that every Valorant player goes through that is wrong and is not good. So, when you see an opponent, chances are what's going through your head is a three-step process. See opponent, move, crosshair, shoot, right?
Yeah.
Target confirmation, and what all the top players do is they add a fourth step in there. It's see target, move, crosshair, confirm, and then shoot. So what you do is you add like a little mental check in your process saying, is my crosshair on their head, so that you don't miss a shot. That's why you see like all these professional players and like, you know, like high radiant players, right? They seem to never miss a shot, and whenever they shoot a bullet, it always hits, and they never waste any bullets. It's because that fourth step is just ingrained in their head, and it seems like an extra thing that'll slow you down, and at first it will slow you down, but the more you do it, and the earlier in the game you start to implement it, it'll become faster, and it'll actually make your aim more accurate, and you'll be missing less shots like this.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That makes sense.
yes, target confirmation. It's just adding an extra step in your thought process, and then I can skip ahead because ours.
I haven't played
Okay. So this buy is fine. However, the goal of Chamber and Chamber's win condition is to get an op as soon as possible. So generally what I do is I get regen shields, full utility, and I don't get a gun. Even against a KO.
That makes sense.
Because then you can just avoid the KO knife. And the KO knife only lasts for 8 seconds. So you're not, you know, completely out of the match if you get hit by it. A reason being is because what you can do is you will win pistol round, right? You'll full buy second round because that's just standard economy, but you'll full buy utility with regen shields. That'll actually set you up so that after you win the second round, because, you know, 8 bullets of a Guardian is realistically all you're going to need for a round, because Chamber's Headhunter is just a, you know, is just a diet Guardian. It actually sets you up for a round 4 operator very comfortably. It actually sets you up so good for a round good operator that if you die with the operator in round 4, you'll still be able to full buy with a Vandal round 5.
Okay, that's pretty sick. Okay.
Yeah. So I never buy an actual gun after I win pistol round. I always just run regen shields and full util, because it sets you up for that early operator, which is really what you need for Chamber's win condition. And the second bit of it is the outlaw itself. If you must buy round 2 for some reason, like they have a Tejo and a KO and an ISO, and you're just going to be suppressed for half the game, or for half the round, I mean, there's tech with Chamber where you can turn any marshal into an operator.
Okay.
Let me actually whip this out.
Having it at headshot height, right?
No. So I talked about this in one of my videos, and so I don't have to launch the game. I'll just show you the clip. I have a Chamber video. Where is it? Dear Lord, there it is. Okay. I talk about the tech right here. There it is.
Pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah. The bots do have full armor, so this works at full armor, and the reason why it works is because, you know how when you get hit by a bullet in Valorant, you like immediately run through molasses and you can't move?
Yeah.
The hit stun with the Marshal is really good. So what you can do is you can just marshal them in the body and then insta swap to the Headhunter, and you don't even have to move your crosshair because they cannot move out of the way fast enough to avoid the Headhunter bullet. It's hard coded in the game. They just can't do it. So on rounds like these where you really got to save, so probably not for anti-eco, because for anti-eco it is better to just buy full utility. But let's say for a round you have no money and you just want to get a marshal, you can turn any marshal into an operator with this tech, and it is, believe me, it's as broken as it sounds. It is what pretty much every top chamber player does when they're on an eco.
Yeah, but they're good at shooting.
Well, I mean, like, it's an operator, so you just have to body shot them.
Yeah, about that.
Oh.
Keep watching the VOD.
Yep, and that's where target confirmation comes in. That's why target confirmation is important, because adding that extra step in your thought process actually allows you to hit your shots more consistently. The consistency is key in this game. In this game, you don't want to be doing stuff that works sometimes. You want to be doing stuff that works all the time.
Okay.
That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, staying mobile and walking around with chamber is generally a good idea, because, okay, so the theory behind playing chamber... Anyways, yeah, the theory behind playing chamber is, so every other sentinel in the game has utility that they can rely off of. Cypher has trip, Killjoy has, mollies and a turret, right? Chamber is his own sentinel setup. So chamber is a mobile sentinel setup, and that's sort of how you want to think about it. You want to figure out what areas of the map are important to keep control of, and areas of the map that, let's say, a Cypher would want to put a trip, right? Let's say, you don't want them lurking up B, so instead of, having a trip there, which chamber does have a trip, to hold for information, but for the really important parts of the map, you post up with an operator and you have your teleport to leave.
Okay.
The reason why Sentinel setups are good is because they're a active deterrent, right? The Sentinel setups aren't really meant to kill anyone. They're meant to deter the opponents from pushing a certain area of the map so that you can keep control of it. On defense, that's easy because the only parts of the map you want to keep control of are the sites, right?
Yeah.
And Chamber being his own mobile Sentinel setup, moving around a lot like you are is a good thing. But I just want you to see why it's a good thing, so you keep doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job.
Because there are times where you do just want to post up on an important spot, instead of moving around. And the way that you know when to do that is you think to yourself, would a Cypher set up here if he had the opportunity? If not, then you're probably playing in the wrong spot.
Can we skip this round or something?
Is there a reason?
I don't want to talk about what happens here.
Okay, purely for the sake of curiosity, I kind of want to see.
Yeah, no, I was joking, but yeah, please,
purely for the sake of curiosity, I kind of want to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's fine. Yep. Remember, everyone's bad at things until they get good. You probably legged him, to be honest.
Oh, that was not even the bad round. That's my fault.
You said what now? You said that wasn't...
Okay.
Oh, no.
The first couple of rounds are rough. I mean, it's rough.
Oh, no. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Again, this is mainly just to see what you already know and to go over concepts that you can use in the live game. So, this is all just set up for the live game. I'm not expecting anything here.
You're probably still gonna be, disappointed.
You see, I've seen everything there is to see in this game. I've been in every rank from Iron to Radiant. Nothing's gonna faze me at this point. Okay, but getting an operator on the board as soon as you can is a good idea. The round 4 operator is good.
Let's go.
Yeah, the round 4 op is good. That's what you want to shoot for Chamber, especially on defense. But you could have set yourself up for it much better if you would have bought on round 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll notice that Valorant has a lot of butterfly effect things where things that you'll do at the very start of the round will affect the very end of the round, or the things that you did 3 rounds ago will screw you 5 rounds later.
Okay.
So, it's really important to make sure that even though the things seem like minor mistakes now, they do actually mean quite a bit in the grand scheme of things. Now, the second issue I have with this round right here is setting up B. Who in their right mind is going to go B on Haven? How many times do you go B on Haven? Like ever?
Like a lot, especially in this game. We probably planted on B every single time.
Okay, that's a separate issue, but generally B is a bad site to go on this map because angles of retake. There's 1, 2, 3 angles of retake, and it is so easy to retake B in a 5v5 or even a 4v4. I would say only go B if you've whittled down your opponents to 3 people or less, because then they'll have one person here, one person here, one person here, and then that's just a split up retake. But if they have 5 people, they have 3 angles of retake to take B from versus the 2 that they have for A and the 1.5 that they have for C. B is kind of surrounded by everything else. And for that reason, a lot of teams, even in this rank, but also definitely at higher ranks, they don't go B, especially they don't start B. And going back to the idea of Chamber being his own Sentinel setup, you want to play in the spots where you think they're going to go, or rather, you want to play in the spots that's most beneficial for them to go, so that they have to go someplace else. So you want them to go B, but chances are they're not going to go B. So what you do is you try to drive them into unfavorable situations. So let's say for a hypothetical, there was 3 people on A to start the round, 1 person on B, and then you solo on C, right? Okay. C is the weak site here, because if they go B, you win on the retake, statistically speaking, and if they go A, they can't hit the site because there's 3 people stacked there. So right now, C is the weak site. That's where you would want to play C, because you are the active deterrent to stop them and to push them into more unfavorable areas of the map.
All right.
So setting up B here, in theory, was sort of good layer 1, because you have the off angle on top of the box here, and if they do for some reason go B, you do get a free kill, but there's like a 20% chance they go B, and even if you do stop them from going B, you're actively pushing them into more advantageous parts of the map, A and C.
Okay.
So even if you get a kill on B, you probably still lose the round because they just take C for free.
Let's see if we can get a shot today.
Also, I'm not trying to sound mean or anything at all. I just like coach very bluntly. I hope that's okay.
No, that makes it like so much funnier.
Good. Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna give up aiming, bro.
Yeah, I don't even think I need to tell you what the issue was there.
Yeah.
Again, target confirmation is key. You want to just add that extra step in your head. I hate to beat a dead horse, but it's like you're seeing the importance of it now.
The round. You could, yeah.
You're definitely seeing the importance of it now. All right.
Falling under pressure.
Okay. I do like pushing out here with the teleport. It's good. Generally, I hate shotguns, but Chamber is the exception. If you play them.
Yeah, I almost never use shotguns, I'm gonna be honest.
Good, that's good. Chamber is the only character I think using shotguns is acceptable on for this exact reason, pushing out aggressive and then having your TP to get out, and then you have your Headhunter to fall back on. That's fine. However, the better option with Chamber is generally just to get a Marshal with the bullets, just so that you can have just the Operator.
Okay.
Because the Marshal Headhunter combo is just straight up an Operator. For all intents and purposes, it's a 950 credit op.
Okay.
So, generally use that. Unless you have a plan going into it with the shotgun, which you did this round, so I'm fine with that. Day old root beer.
Teleport's ready.
Very exciting gameplay.
That is very exciting. Very, very riveting.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, I have a habit of skipping ahead a lot in VOD reviews, and then I just miss important stuff. So I'm trying to get out of that habit. Just coaching wise. Good. Actually, breaking the trip and then not going for flank is actually really good, because now they're scared of flank. So that's like really good.
Last player standing.
After you get this kill, this is when you flank. Because you're not winning this round. There's no shot you win this round. Unless your
Yep.
10s reincarnate, like, for all intents and purposes, this round is cooked. So what you do is you go for the next best thing, which is playing for exits. You broke the flank trip on C, so this chamber's like, oh, hot diggity darn, he's flanking. But then, your garage, so this chamber's thinking, oh, it's a fluke, flank's not an issue. So if you go for the reflank, there's now no trip there, so you can probably play for exits when they're running away from the ball, and you probably get both of them.
Yeah, I don't do that. I didn't do that here.
No, it's not. Because it isn't a 1v2, and the bomb is pretty far along, so even if, like, right now, you kill both of them really fast, chances are you're not going to have time to defuse the bomb. Especially not if they're both playing on site like that. So, yeah. There, it's a good idea to try and save your gun and play for exits. And you really set yourself up for that by breaking the trip. Also, I always make sure that I'm topped up on Headhunter bullets. Just generally as a rule of thumb, because let's say worst case scenario you die this round, you'll have full Headhunter bullets for the save round. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah, whenever I'm full buying, I just like I don't know. I always top up Headhunter bullets. Also, what DPI do you play on? 800 or 1600?
800.
Okay, good. Because I was about to say, if you play on 1600, your sense is way too high.
Well, my sense is usually like 1.6.
That's way too high. 0.3 is generally what's good. Yeah. For the record, any sensitivity between 0.2 and 0.45 is what is acceptable for Valorant, generally.
Okay.
Yeah, because lower sensitivity is generally better in this game, because this game is all about precision and crosshair placement. And if you have good crosshair placement, you don't need to be making all this like a bunch of high sense flicks. And high sensitivity is a crutch for bad crosshair placement, because you're using the high sensitivity and it's just less reliable overall. So if you work on your crosshair placement, you'll see that you'll actually go like a lot lower sensitivity, because so the flanker is good. Flanking in this game is really, really strong, and the fact that you're already flanking is just a good sign. Go for more flanks.
All right, now we start gaming.
When given the opportunity to flank, just flank. It's always a good idea. It's one of the strongest things you can do, especially in solo queue. But yeah, what's it called? Sensitivity wise, I play on 0.1.
Okay.
For context. So, low sensitivity, when you have good crosshair placement, is just simply objectively the better option, because you'll have more precision when you're just doing micro flicks, which is all this game boils down to mechanics wise when you have good crosshair placement. Because aim in this game is completely and utterly useless if you have good crosshair placement, because you're just doing the tiniest micro flicks. Also, note with the operator, aim at crotch height. You never want to aim head height with the operator, you always aim crotch height.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is more of like a high elo thing, and people don't really do this tech much anymore, but something that I do against someone who I know aims head height with the operator. So, okay. And again, this is like some like really nerdy stuff, but whenever I see a headshot icon with the operator in the kill feed, like let's say I get killed by an operator and it's a headshot, what I'll do is I'll actually crouch peek the angle, make them whiff over my head, and then I'll kill them when they're out in the open.
Okay.
To avoid that, you just aim crotch height, because that'll also shoot them even when they're even when they're crouch peeking.
Yeah, I usually aim for body.
True. It also has the added benefit of making it so that if they jump spot, you actually have longer time to react and you get to shoot them. But that's if you have like a really good reaction time. And you have to kind of train that.
I mean, let's be honest. I missed on the fake Yoru and the guy standing in one spot for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's fair, honestly. Again, it all comes down to practice. The more you practice, the more consistent you'll get at it. It's like any skill. It's like, it's like playing the piano, right? Like, the more you practice the correct things, the better you'll be. Because like, if you know that you have bad reaction times, then you practice your reaction time in the range, right? What you do is you would, set up the bots. You would tuck into a place where you can't see the bots. You would swing out, and then you try and shoot the first bot that you see, or something like that. Then you can just test your reaction time that way. Yeah, because you know the threshold for human reaction time, right?
That's like, I don't know, 0.2 or something.
16 frames. 16 frames is the border of when something becomes unreactable.
Okay.
A lot of things, there is very few things in Valorant that happen in less than 16 frames. So if you boil it down, everything in Valorant is reactable if you have enough practice. The only thing that's really unreactable in this game is a Phoenix Flash. Is a Phoenix Flash and a jump spot. Everything else in this game is super reactable. Especially holding angles with an operator. Because if they're not jump spotting, they're on your screen for double, maybe even triple the human reaction time.
I did nothing that round.
So as long as you're ready to take the fight, you should be fine.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Also, by the way, regen shields are always the way to go. Heavy shields are completely and utterly useless nowadays. They only save you from Phantom 140s and Outlaw shots.
Okay.
Everything else kills you in the exact same amount of bullets. It's just the way the game is programmed. Because every bullet in Valorant does a certain amount of damage, and there's no gun in the game that goes over the threshold where you'll survive an extra bullet if you have heavy shields versus light shields. It's just the way the game is made for some reason. I don't agree with it. I think it's really stupid from a game design standpoint, but heavy shields are useless. Regen shields are the way to go, because not only is chip damage not a thing, because you know how regen shields work, right, in terms of like damage tanking?
I'm gonna be honest, I have like no clue.
Perfect.
I
that is
like
why I'm here.
After they joined.
Perfect.
I don't even know what a regen shield is. I just do what I did like a year and a half ago when I started the videos.
Perfect. That's why I'm here.
I don't even know what the new character is.
Regen shields are right here.
Yeah.
So essentially how they work is regen shields, you get 25 armor like light shields, but you'll know that if you take damage in Valorant, you notice how it takes a chunk from your health and a chunk from your shield?
Yeah.
How regen shields work is all the damage goes to your shield first and then to your health. So chip damage isn't a thing, so you can just walk straight through a molly and it won't touch you. And your health and the shields actually regenerate really fast. So chip damage isn't an issue. If you get shot twice, you're back to like almost full HP, because you'll be at like 80 normal health with no regen shields, and then that'll come back, so you'll be 80 HP with like, you know, the 25 shield. Regen shields are just objectively the better option nowadays. I think regen shields should be nerfed. I think that regen shields should work the way that every other shield does. That would kind of put them on par with the rest of everything else. But that's just how it is right now, so might as well abuse it. So regen shields are absolutely the way to go.
Don't pick me, focus for me.
You know, honestly, I should probably make a video on that. I should probably make a video on why regen shields are better than heavy shields.
At least I hit the clone this time.
That's fair, honestly. That's fair. But, you know, I shoot every Yoru clone just on instinct.
I should have died there.
Maybe.
Oh, this is round.
He faked it. He faked it. I'm calling it right now. He faked it. Yeah. There it is. There it is. Because there's no way any Yoru player, even in this elo, just YOLOs a TP like that.
Mid low, champ. Chamber one.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Solid.
Spike planted.
Okay. How you play the 1v1 here is going to be good. Do you win? Do you remember if you win this?
I do win.
That's good. Okay, well that was pretty easy. I thought that would be a bit more of a. I thought I'd have more to go off of there.
I don't know why it doesn't feel it.
Clutch.
That was a great clutch.
Phenomenal clutch.
Pushed out like a fucking idiot.
Amazing. Hey, I mean, like, you know, killing someone from B main and then wrapping through garage was a good idea, because You know what? Do I even have to ask? Do you know what the nomad rule is?
I don't even know what a nomad is.
Perfect.
English isn't my first language.
You know what? That's fair. If they knows where's you is, goes to where they don't knows where's you is anymore.
You have a fucking stroke or what?
That's something I do to all my students. So the nomad rule is simply if they know where you are, go somewhere else.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
There's no point in a match where they should know where you are, because at that
Okay.
point you're just giving them free information, and that's no bueno in this game. So
Okay.
generally what you want to do is, how you played it was good. You were B main, right? You killed someone B main. You established that you're B main, and then you went garage, so you went somewhere else. That's textbook nomad rule. So go for more of those. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Again,
Mid B.
you know my gripes with I was setting up B.
Bit B, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really. I don't really have to rehash that.
Come on, you're gonna hit like one shot, right?
Oh, the same rule applies for Lotus too, by the way.
There we go.
On Lotus, going B is just a bad idea. You actually want the attackers to go B. Because you killed a guy on B, and the only reason why you're gonna win this round is because your teammate also got a kill, and it's a 5v3. So you win this round just purely based off of that. But if it was a 4v5 and you push them into one of the other sites, chances are you probably lose on the retake. Especially if they go C, because your Phoenix was the only one holding C, and let's be honest, your Phoenix wasn't very good this game. let's be honest here.
Oh, I have no idea how he plays. I remember him getting that 4K once, and that's really it.
I think that's all he got.
One enemy remaining.
Wait, how do you know?
Huh?
Flawless.
So far, yeah.
I'm watching the same VOD as you, man.
Oh yeah, I thought you just like researched it. Like for the rest of the game, he does nothing. I have no idea.
I don't know. I mean, like,
Uh,
yeah, he's 10-5, but like, he's not really playing very impactfully. He's kind of just baiting.
okay, let's be honest here. I'm very happy to be 9-3 after this first couple of rounds. That was rough.
I mean, I don't know, warm-ups are warm-ups. It's good. I don't know, again, strategy is king in this game. If you have good strategy, you can win even if your aim isn't the best, or, yeah, bad mechanics, right? As long as you have, like, the baseline of mechanics, like, as long as you can move and shoot at, like, a first-grade level, you should be fine. You know what? I wouldn't have picked up the Vandal. I would have stuck with the Operator here, because, like, you're still, like, very optimal to hold with the Op here.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
I swear if you end this round and you don't go back and grab your Op, there we go. Okay.
Flawless.
I was about to start yelling and screaming if you didn't get that Op back. I was
I
about
mean,
to
I
start
should've
shouting at the
shot-
mic. I was about to start shouting down the mic.
Bro, to be fair, I would have had enough money for another one in the last round, so it's all good.
It doesn't matter. No, I'm joking. It kind of does matter, but still. Again, setting up B again. You know my qualms with this.
Mm.
Yeah. Because look at A right now. Look at A. Look. Look at A. A is cooked. Look, okay, you win this round though, probably.
Spike down.
He hit a shot. Oh my gosh, he hit an off shot.
Oh yeah.
It's a miracle.
One enemy remaining.
Ow.
Team A. Were they born yesterday or something?
You know what? I'm not gonna say anything.
Nice.
I mean, yeah.
I would get canceled if I said anything.
Oh, I just want to give you a heads up. I'm literally going to introduce you in the video with the clip that I found in your channel.
What was the clip?
It was the I'm so white that if I say the N-word, it goes back to being not racist again.
Oh my god, that clip. Here's the thing. I don't stream, by the way, like ever.
Yeah.
So when I stream, I just say the most unhinged things. That's so good. Oh my gosh. There's this one stream where, like, So my friend Timon, right? He's from Slovenia, right?
Okay.
And he's got the stereotypical Slovenian zero filter. So I had him on my stream to be like entertainment as I tried to rank up an account. Honestly, I think I'm like pretty much just out of tips for this game because like on offense, your job with Chamber is just to lurk and that's about it. So I think we can just go to the live game now. Like I'm genuinely out of stuff to go
All
over.
right.